Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put Cooper and Shirk on blast. Hey. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put Cooper and Shirk on blast. Hey. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast.
Peep this, your grave, you may be near it. Life's short, yeah, that part, so take it serious. Think twice, that afterlife should have you curious. Each week, that week's speech should have you furious. The same old same, all hail King such and such. You say hell, I say hell, get off is much to be desired. Chutzpah should be fire, let's rouse the believers. Situations dire.
Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put Cooper and Shirk on blast. Hey. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put Fitna and Dul on blast. Hey. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast.
You claim Salafia, we follow the Salaf in understanding, but without the branding, the law named us Muslim. With that, we stay content. No division is titles, egos a false idol. A mustard seed of kibba can land you in the fire. Plus, that his beer is fueled by desires. Question: aren't y'all tired of divide and slaughter? May Allah grant us guidance. Shout out to the martyrs.
Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put Cooper and Shirk on blast. Hey. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put Fitna and Dul on blast. Hey. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put Cooper and Shirk on blast. Hey. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put Cooper and Shirk on blast. Hey. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast.
Peep this, your grave, you may be near it. Life's short, yeah, that part, so take it serious. Think twice, that afterlife should have you curious. Each week, that week's speech should have you furious. The same old same, all hail King such and such. You say hell, I say hell, get off is much to be desired. Chutzpah should be fire, let's rouse the believers. Situations dire.
Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put Cooper and Shirk on blast. Hey. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put Fitna and Dul on blast. Hey. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast.
You claim Salafia, we follow the Salaf in understanding, but without the branding, the law named us Muslim. With that, we stay content. No division is titles, egos a false idol. A mustard seed of kibba can land you in the fire. Plus, that his beer is fueled by desires. Question: aren't y'all tired of divide and slaughter? May Allah grant us guidance. Shout out to the martyrs.
Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put Cooper and Shirk on blast. Hey. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put Fitna and Dul on blast. Hey. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put Cooper and Shirk on blast. Hey. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put Cooper and Shirk on blast. Hey. Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast.
Peep this, your grave, you may be near it. Life's short, yeah, that part, so take it serious. Think twice.
All right. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum, ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome to Amoo the podcast, where we seek to cure the kufr infected by injecting the Islamic perspective. I am your host, Amoo. And as always, your Amu you love to hate, Amu Yusuf, is El here.
We're here at Wilfredo's house.
He tried to escape out of town, so I
Yeah.
followed him.
We're in Houston right
I
now.
followed him so close I got here before he did.
Yeah, it was like miracle. Mu'jiza.
El miracle.
El miracle, yeah.
El miracle.
Now, before we start, we gotta always check.
Yeah.
Disclaimer, man.
Okay.
We must put the
You must disclaim.
disclaimer.
You must
Okay.
disclaim.
For those who don't know how to read, the opinion of Amoo the podcast is based on Islam. Our intentions are to be correct. However, we may not always be right, except if you're in LA. Others may differ in concept, but these are ours.
But these are ours, mashallah.
Ooh, let's see.
So, it's El time. Speaking all Arabic today. It's El time.
Yeah. What's a random, man? You haven't told me.
Did you?
Random? Come on. Yesterday you didn't tell me, but you told me like today,
Yeah,
like
okay, whatever.
when you reached me before me.
So the random is Jabril Hassan and Dion Burton.
Oh, are they in LA now? Are they in LA?
They're in LA vacationing. They didn't want to go to the dam with us. The nice clear water. You
Yeah.
can see every fish.
Yeah, yeah. Every time
Yeah.
we invite them, it's like I think they don't like us, man.
I
Because
don't
every
know.
time we invite them, they're like making all the excuses.
What Jabril kind of made his case. He said, you know, we need to relax, need to get away, man, or clear the mind. I said, okay,
Yeah, we have a lot of places to get away with here.
So
Why LA? LA's
So
too
they
busy.
did. They went to Craig's porch on Friday.
Yeah.
The movie.
Yeah.
Ice Cube, right?
But these are Kafir characters. Who?
No. Which ice is it? The cube or the tea?
I think the T. No, it's the cube.
Oh, the cube of ice.
Yeah.
Craig. So they went, sat on the porch, took pictures. I don't like nothing. I don't like none of the California pictures. You know what? I'm wait till they make a dislike button.
Right?
I'm gonna dislike all the pictures. Yeah.
Oh,
so,
man, look, I can take you to places to relax, but not that place, man. Come
yeah,
on.
I don't like California, man.
Plus, I can teach you how to save money because you know I run a business.
Guess what's going to California?
Huh?
Akil.
Why is going there?
His mom they going to California for some reason. They driving stupid reason.
Interesting.
Anyway.
I mean, there's some other places in California, like maybe San Diego, San Clemente, Orange County,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
But even then, I mean, it's kind of like expensive though.
Yeah, but they're in LA. LA is trash.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where Akil's going, but
Oh.
Mahdi is he's being a tour guide for Dion
Oh,
and
okay.
Jabril.
Right.
Yeah. And I wonder, he took the picture in the car in the convertible.
Yeah.
Mahdi's driving.
Yeah.
Dion has the camera doing the selfie.
Yeah.
Where's Jabril?
Probably in the back.
Is in the trunk?
Yeah. Probably the camera doesn't fit. Does it probably have only 2 seats? So you got to put somebody.
Yeah. Jabril's in the trunk. Okay.
That was a random.
Yeah, I guess, man. I'm very. These pictures make me so angry. I'm taking these pictures personal.
Personal,
all
right?
these California Yani pictures.
Yeah, you're supposed to represent your identity, right? As a Muslim, right? I haven't seen anything except maybe Masjid Fahad. I've been seeing them in the
But
pictures.
that's it, Masjid King
Yeah, but
Fahd.
I didn't see them in the masjid. Just picture from outside.
No. You do a drive-by. You go.
That's it. Yeah,
Drive off.
but for the Celebrity Friday stuff, you're gonna sit and take a picture.
Hey, man, look, he going hard. I'm not going that hard on you guys. He going hard.
Man,
I'm angry inside. He's angry on the outside.
yeah, I'm gonna have to take them to a camp and re-educate them.
Yeah. So because they went to California, when I want to go fishing, they can't say no.
Yeah.
Even though Dion is traumatized because he fell in the creek last time with the snakes.
When he
thought
fell, he didn't
he thought
see
he
him.
was gonna die. Dion says, "Oh Jesus!" I'm like,
So-
stop alone.
To throw this out.
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say
No,
that.
but I think we should plan for Florida, inshallah. We should,
Yeah,
we
inshallah,
should go. We should have a trip, drive there.
Yeah,
Y'all gonna
yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
it.
Get the big van.
Yeah,
Van Kabir.
yeah. Let's all go.
And the
And
drive.
I also teach you guys how to save money and enjoy more.
And there was movies made in Florida too.
Yeah.
We
You
can
can
go
take a picture there too if
we
you
can go to
want.
Florida, then you all can sit on the porch and say hello to my little friend. Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, I can also teach you guys how to save money because you know all the struggle,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I have a lot of techniques. So
Oh yeah.
right now you all probably spend I don't know
Yeah.
a lot of money. It's a waste.
You spent money you could have gave to a Somali
Yeah.
Somali woman's family.
Yep. You could have taken someone as a wife.
No. You could have paid the parents.
It could have been mahar.
You could have paid the parents enough to give her a mahar.
Yeah.
Besides what you pay the parents.
What's up with this confused party, guys?
Yeah,
Come on.
crazy.
I thought you guys were part of the crew.
Yeah, crew. What happened to the crew?
I know, man. Man,
Anyway.
this is like a anyway. So that was a random, right?
Yeah, inshallah.
Let's go on with the topic today, inshallah.
Inshallah.
And by the way, sorry you were late because
What's
he
poppin'?
came earlier than me, so
Yeah,
he's gonna blame me.
And I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And I left the light so you can see it's kind of dark. I still got the cinnamon cocoa honey color, and he has the yani.
Yani.
Here's the Malayalam.
The Malayalam color.
Here's the Malayalam. So anyway, yeah.
So the
What's
topic,
poppin'?
man.
What's popping? Okay. The topic is constructing the Dar, house of Islam. The earth is our work site. Okay. So for those of you that know construction, or those that are about to learn about the structure of construction, the job site hierarchy or whatever, in order to construct. Now, the land of Islam is known as Khilafah. Khilafah, okay. It is also called the Dolatul Islamiyah. Okay, it is called the Darul Islam. Okay, and Dar is also another word for house. So we're going to construct this house of Islam, but we're going to put the players or the characters in their proper places so you can understand the structure. Because I was telling Yusuf, I forgot the name of the brother. There's one brother, he's very, very, mashallah, knowledgeable of Islam. And he talks about Islam very well. But when he came across the atheists, he kind of fell short. And there's another brother who debates atheists very, very well. But it was on another topic, he fell kind of short, and it disappointed because you say, oh, mashallah, brother's so knowledgeable. Why couldn't he hold his own when he was debating? He was debating some Jews or Christians or something about the Bible or something. He couldn't hold his own, basically. So, and there was another brother who's strong in debate that got emotional debating another brother when it came to male and female issues,
Subject, divorce
stuff like
and
that.
whatnot,
And I always mention about Ahmed Didat, rahmatullah alayhi, rahmallah, he was good in his perspective area of biblical polemics. He was a Bible scholar, and he was very good at biblical polemics of debating the point with the Jew and the Christian, historically, okay, and biblically, okay. But one time, some people, and some Desi people invited him to Milad to celebrate the birth date, or what the prospective birth date of Rasul Muhammad, and he accepted to go. And people started criticizing him. Oh, Ahmed Didat is going there, and he's doing this, he's going there, and why would he do that? All of the knowledge that he has. And I had to remind them, look, stop that. You have to understand that Ahmed Didat is specialized in that. He may not understand about the concept of Milad and whatever. He may not understand. A lot of Muslims don't understand it.
Yeah.
Okay, they don't understand it. Muslims of knowledge even, don't understand it. And maybe he took that occasion to give dawah. You don't know what's going on there. But it was little stuff like that. It's like the same people with Ali Numan Khan, I think, was it?
Yeah. Numan Khan, he does the Arabic classes.
Yeah.
But I honestly think that he shouldn't involve with tafsir because that's not his area.
Yeah.
Because sometimes he says some stuff like, akhi, just stay in your
lane.
Yeah.
It's like that for a lot of people. Like, for instance, Yasir Qadi. He has a very good talk about Sirah. Everything else, he should shut up. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I mean, because he, like everything else, he's like trying to twist the Islam that we already know.
Yeah.
Like he's this mujaddid. He's this, and the mujaddid comes to revive the deen in its purity. The mujaddid doesn't come with interpolative thoughts. The mujaddid doesn't come with the mujaddid doesn't come with revision.
Yeah.
He comes to revive what is old. You know. So if we were constructing the Dar of Islam, the house of Islam, what would be the characters? Okay, when you're constructing a house, first person is the customer,
Yeah.
right? So who would represent the customer when it comes to our ummah? I say the customer is the people, the layman, us, the people. The customer would be the people, okay, the people, and we are the customers. So we say we want this house of Islam. Now, what is the ummah's right? The ummah's right is to be ruled by Islam and to elect the leadership that would rule them by Islam. Like with a customer. The customer wants a house built, they're gonna call me, they're gonna call somebody else better than me or what have you, and say, hey, I need a house built. So the customer's gonna tell me, this is the house I want built. Here's a picture of the house, or here are the blueprints, here's the place I want it built. I want it look like this, look like that, I want to change this, that. And as the customer, you say, I want to be ruled by Islam. That's a general ummah. Okay, that's a general ummah. Okay, the am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the awam, how you said that?
Awam, yeah. Amat and Nas, awam,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, general, yeah.
So they want to be ruled, and even non-Muslim part of this, they want to be ruled by Islam, although they don't have a say on who will be the Khalifa. They don't have a say. So as the Ummah, as Muslims, we have a say who will be the Khalifa, and we don't even have a say on what he will rule by. The rule is that he has to rule us by Islam. We don't have a democratic right to modify Islam to whatever. So basically, it's going to go by the blueprint. So Allah Ta'ala revealed the blueprint, Quran and Sunnah, right?
Yeah.
And the life of the Rasul Muhammad Sallallahu is the Sunnah, right? His sirah, his life activities. So Allah revealed that blueprint. The Ummah takes his blueprint and said, this is what we want built. This is the daughter. This is the house we want built. Now, who are these people? Who's the contractor? Who's the general contractor? Because remember, there's subcontractors and just workers, grunt workers that are under the general contract. General contractor pulls the permit, okay? Meaning that he has the license, he's qualified. So who's that general contractor? In comparison, that is the Khalifa. The Khalifa, you can say Sultan, you can say Imam al-Ummah, you can say
Amir al-Mu'mineen.
Amir al-Mu'mineen, okay? This is the one. That's the general contractor. Now, the rule for general contractor. Does a general contractor know how to swing a hammer? No, doesn't have to know. Preferable that he knows, so he can check people under him. Same with the Khalifa. Is it preferable the Khalifa be an alim? It's preferable, but it's not a rule.
Shart, yeah, because one of the shart, it has to be sane.
Yeah.
Right.
Sane,
Has to be
Muslim,
sane,
male, sane,
baligh,
adil,
just. Also,
just.
he
has to be
also
just.
has, if I remember, one of the conditions has rujula, masculine.
No, that's a suggestion, not a requirement.
Requirement, okay.
Because the requirements are Muslim male, sane,
Yeah.
adil,
Just, yeah.
and mature.
Baligh, yeah.
Yeah, he has to be mature. Okay, those are the 5. Now, if you listen to the ulama said that he should be jism. He should be like you. Allah Ta'ala said, I think Yusuf had Dawood al-Islam, forgot, one had jism wa ilm. He had
The body and the knowledge, yeah.
and he had knowledge.
Yeah.
So he was fit and he had knowledge. He wasn't just like a big dummy, like big swole dummy, like said Gold's Gym or something. So he had bodily prowess and he had knowledge. So it is good that the Khalifa have good health. Some ulama said married.
Yeah.
Okay. Some ulama say
a lot of
he
them,
should be married.
historically had so many wives too.
Some said other things. Other things.
Yeah.
So there were different things.
Yeah, like the muru'ah and the bravery and
brave.
Rujula,
Okay.
which is masculinity and
So
all stuff.
we have the 5 requirements: Muslim, male, mature, sane, and what do you call it? Mature. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have those 5 requirements. Then we have recommendations like marriage and masculinity and
all the other
physically
stuff,
fit and
Yeah.
all that stuff. Okay. So the Khalifa is the general contractor. He doesn't have a general contractor only has to have a license. And what you do, you go through a background check. local and FBI background check. You go through this check and that check, and you pay the city so much amount of money. They give you a license as a general contractor for commercial and or residential. You now you're a general contractor. Now you got to find those people that can build. You don't have to have the knowledge yourself. You got to get the license. Then you got to find those people. So they say the Khalifa, does he have to be a mushtahid? Does he have to be an alim? They say no. That is one of the recommendations, not a requirement of the five. And what else? His shura should contain ulama.
Yeah.
His shura. Now, who are the shura? The shura is part of his what? Subcontractors that are actually not necessarily going to do the work, but these are people that's going to come and check like the foremen, the ones that look over the whole job site.
Mhm.
You're not the general contractor, but you're the foreman, and the foreman has knowledge of every aspect that they're checking on, like the inspectors. The ones that inspect, make sure this is going right before you call the city inspector. You know, which could actually be part of the foreman group, I guess, as we say, like the structure of
Mhm.
a job site. Uh, uh, Knowledge to check this is being done right, that's being done right, so on and so forth. So it will pass inspection. I mean, it's done up to code, up to the engineering code, so on and so forth. So the Khalifa doesn't have to be knowledgeable of every aspect of plumbing, electrical, mechanical, in which is air conditioning, heating, or framing, building, foundation, brickwork, stonework, whatever. He don't have to be knowledgeable of that, but he has to contract to the people, the subs that have that knowledge. That's why he surrounds himself with ulama. Now his muawin, his assistants, and the wali of whatever wali he chooses over each walayat, the governor,
Yeah.
over each walayat, so on and so forth, the governors. Then all of that is under him, so he's responsible. Every time they mess up,
Mhm.
it's on him.
Mhm.
Now, what did the young alim, I forgot his name, what did he tell Al Hajjaj? The young alim told Al Hajjaj. Al Hajjaj says he heard the alim was saying something negative about him, about the leader.
Was it a tabi?
He wasn't. I don't. Was it that
I thought
early?
it was a tabi. I don't know about tabi'in. It was a tabi.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm not. I'm
famous
not
name.
sure. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. But what happened was he heard that the young alim, was saying something negative about him. Now Hajjaj was known to kill ulama that would speak negative about him. He couldn't take criticism very well. Very beta. Very beta. So but of course he made jihad against the kuffar. So none of these despots that you love today can compare to him. So
At
anyway,
all. Yeah.
and he ruled by Islam. Despite his personal faults, he ruled by Islam. So the point is here is that when he approached the young alim and he said, "What is your opinion of me?" He said, "You don't want to hear my opinion of you," because the ulama used to have cojones. They used to have huevos.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Today we have, they have ovaries. You know what I'm saying? The ulama mostly have ovaries that want to work for the kings. So he said, "You don't want to hear my opinion of you." I mean, it's negative.
Yeah.
It means negative. He said, "Well, what do you think about the Khalifa?" Because remember, Hajjaj was just a wali. He was a wali of Baghdad.
Mhm.
He said, the governor of Baghdad. So he says, "What about the Khalifa?" He said, "Well, he's a sinner,
Mhm.
and you're one of his sins." You see what I'm saying? He said, "He's a sinner, and you're one of his sins." So of course he had him killed. Now, this is what I'm saying. The when a subcontractor doesn't do the job correctly or to satisfaction, so on and so forth, it all goes back to the general contractor, which is the Khalifa. Because as an ummah, we want our house of Islam structure built. We want it built strong and firm upon the blueprints that were revealed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right?
Mhm.
That's what we want. So the Khalifa's job is to meet all of that out, because remember, the Khalifa is the only one that's elected. Everybody else is appointed by him.
Yeah.
So he's solely responsible. The leadership in Islam is centralized, one central head leadership, and everything else is appointed, and he could, like Omar Radiallahu Umar used to, 1 or 2 years he would rotate the governors. He would call them back after 1 or 2 years and reevaluate them, or he would switch them out. And remember, Omar Radiallahu, what he do? Khalid bin Walid took him off as the general.
Yeah.
You know why? People started saying Khalid, Khalid. Instead of saying Allahu Akbar, Alhamdulillah, they start saying Khalid, Khalid. Omar took him down. They said, "Oh, Omar was jealous." No, you're an idiot. If you think Omar was jealous, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Because Islam is the measure. Islam is the goal. Islam is the goal, the measure.
Mm-hmm.
It's not praising any individual, and everything that happens be idnillah. How did the Christians start worshiping Jesus? Because according to their Bible, Jesus said, I can do nothing of my own. Everything I do is through the Father that sent me. Of course, he's not the Father, whatever. That's broken language. But we can understand everything is done bi-idnillah. Everything is done with the will of Allah Ta'ala. So this is what happened. This is what happens. Uh, they started to worship Isa because they took away from Allah Ta'ala's might and will and attributed to Isa alayhi salam. So when they started thinking that they won in the battle because of Khalid and not because of Allah Ta'ala, then of course he had to be taken down. This is just natural. This is natural for Muslims. It's natural for Muslims. But like I say, some idiots will say, Omar was jealous. Yeah.
Yeah, they make a lot of statement without even thinking about it.
Yeah. And then I think mostly Shia and stuff like, some Shia. Some
Allah
Shia,
understand.
yeah. So anyway, so the point is that now we have the Ummah as the customers demanding the blueprints revealed, the house being constructed like that, okay? With no modification, okay? The general contractor is the Khalifa, and under him is the people that are actually going to inspect the work and actually do the actual work. Now, where does the ulama come in at that? The ulama come in as, you can say, advisors.
Yeah.
Okay. Advisors or specialists, engineers, architects. Okay. They come in as advisors, engineers, and architects. Okay. Now, is every engineer a structural engineer? No. Is every architect wise or knowledgeable of engineering? No. Okay. Is every engineer licensed and do some have more not? Yeah, of course they do. Okay, and this is the problem we get into with the ulema. Okay, we think every alim is mujtahid mutlaq. I'm saying we think that every alim is an alim that could address every issue of Islam without fail. That's not the reality. Our favorite shuyukh may be good at advising about good character and modesty and all these things that are very important in Islam.
Mm-hmm.
But when you ask them, how do we reconstruct this condemned house that we live under now,
They don't have an answer.
they don't have an answer
They
for
don't.
that.
I guarantee, like 100%, they don't. All they're gonna tell you is what? Just make dua.
Yeah, of course. Okay, when your plumbing pipe burst, or like you had the plumbing issue recently, okay,
yeah.
it was a clog. Okay. Now, let's say you get a clog in your toilet, and you call me as a plumber, and you say, "Hey, I need my toilet fixed," and I say, "Yusuf, make dua."
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, "Yeah, my
I
toilet is clogged."
I
I'm
made the
gonna say,
dua.
"Make dua." Where is your iman? How strong is your iman?
I made the dua and called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what
I
it
took some
is.
action,
Yeah, you took some action. So the issue is that a lot of them, that's as deep as they go because they're only allowed to tell you to make dua. Some of them may even have the knowledge. Some of them may have the knowledge of how to revive this ummah, how to remodel this condemned house, this house that is leaning, this house that is, the foundation is tore up, the roof is leaking on the house of Islam now. Some of these ulama have the knowledge to do so, and a lot of them big knowledge ulama. I mean, there are some, I name them right now, you be like, oh, hush your mouth. Okay.
Right.
Big knowledge ulama that don't know the basics of constructing the daughter of Islam.
Yeah.
Or reconstructing it. They don't have the knowledge.
They can mention the hadith about it. They
Yeah.
can mention about,
Oh, yeah.
what Muhammad Sallam did say when Islam, even sometimes when they talk about Islamic history,
Yeah.
it was amazing, and inshallah, one day we'll come back.
Yeah, was.
But use the past tense, right?
Well, a lot of them, like Yasir Qadhi, don't think it's come back.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, Yasir Qadhi said, he's not an alim, but man, he's
Talib al-ilm.
anyway, so, yeah.
Talib al-ilm.
I don't know. Talib al-Oxford.
Yeah. Talib al-Oxford.
Harvard.
Yale
Anyway, yeah.
University.
So what happened is that he said that he don't think Islam is coming back. So him being practical and pragmatic, this is what we should do. We should rethink the punishments. We should rethink. Of course, the punishments are not even applicable right now because we don't live under the justice of Islam.
Yeah.
But you can say that without saying we should rethink the punishments. Maybe not do 100 lashes. Maybe do 25. Maybe not stone for adultery, but get a slingshot and bust him in the forehead one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't You can't retool this deen. The blueprints are what the blueprints are. In order to change those blueprints, you got to go back to the engineer
Yeah.
that drew them,
Yeah.
the architect that drew them. That is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the one that revealed that blueprint, the Quran and Sunnah. You have to go back. Now, what dua would you make to Allah to change something?
And a lot of excuses you hear from them. I mean, these so-called ulama and their followers.
Yes.
I mean, come on, it's 2021. It was in the past. It's impossible. You have all these other countries, all these borders. You have probably two or three superpower. Well, I mean, America's a superpower, but you have China right now rising in power. Then you have Russia, and a lot of they play all these games, right?
Well, there's no iman.
Yeah, yeah,
They'll give a khutbah on iman, powerful khutbah.
yeah.
Then ask them, where's yours? You know, oh, I don't have any right now. You know, it's
Yeah.
like asking for a cup of sugar. I don't have any sugar right now. You know,
Yeah.
where's the iman? They think that that Russia is more powerful than Allah and His Malaika.
Yeah.
They think that America, China, whoever is more powerful than Allah Ta'ala and His Malaika. You know, they think their weak simp beta ruler of their land that they come from is more powerful than Allah Ta'ala, and they scared of America.
But it's interesting because you have some Western non-Muslim intellectuals that actually says it will come back.
Of course.
They say it's going to be economically strong, it's going to be politically strong. They're talking about it that it might or it will come back. When they come back, how can we have a diplomatic relationship with the other countries, with Europe and US and the East and whatnot? So some of them are actually saying this. I mean, there are books written about it. There are articles about it, you know?
But because the scare tactic is this: Islam is going to come back like this. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Right.
Islam will come back. Ah, ah, ah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's not the way Islam is going to come back.
Right.
Islam going to come back like it came at first. The Muslims were looking for a place to live deen. And we're going to find that place in Bidnillah again, and we're going to live deen. Okay?
Yeah,
We're going to live deen.
And usually start from, I always say like start
Yeah.
from your backyard, your home. So that means
Yeah.
we're talking about the Muslim lands
Yes.
there. They need to fix that problem first,
Yes, yes.
Starts from there first, actually.
And that's why America's they're not gonna go all electric and all solar. They're gonna always deal with oil. As long as there's oil in Muslim lands, they're gonna do oil. As long as the mineral to make the cell phone memory and battery, long as that is there, they're gonna do that. As long as they're gonna keep the mechanisms that keep Saudi and other places under their foot. They're gonna keep that mechanism, they're gonna keep that relationship going.
Yeah.
Because that is the relationship.
Mhm.
Now, if Saudi didn't have oil, the only interest would be the Kaaba,
Yeah.
because that's the Muslim, that is the pivot for all Muslims. That is the central point.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Saudi government's billions of dollars from that too,
Yeah, yeah,
from the Hajj and Umrah every year.
yeah.
So
It's a highway robbery. I mean, if I can go to Europe for $1,000 round trip, why can't I go to Hajj?
yeah.
Why is Hajj 10 times as much as that? Come on, man, stop. Or more actually now.
10,000,
So
15,000.
I'm saying, like, why is that? Why? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Why is ibadah so expensive? Now, I understand McDonald's charging more for a salad than they do for a burger. The burger will kill you, so they want to sell more burger because it'll kill you. They want to sell less salad, so they raise the price.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. Okay, but why is it like that when it comes to the ibadah? And when it comes to the worship of Allah Ta'ala, why is that expensive?
Yeah.
Why is that the most expensive thing? I mean, for those that can't afford Hajj is not upon them.
Yeah.
But those that could afford Hajj, if they were not robbing the Hajjaj, for
Hajjaj.
airplane flight and so on and so forth, if they were not robbing them, think about where would that punishment go? Because you're putting Hajj out of the reach of many people. And a lot of people that make Hajj are the same people. A lot of people make. I know Sheikh Aziz go every other year.
MashaAllah.
Every other year he makes Hajj. You know what I'm saying?
MashaAllah.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. SubhanAllah. So anyway, yeah. So that is the structure. We have the blueprints, Quran and Sunnah. We are the customer. We're demanding this house be built. We are hiring the general contract, which is the Khalifa, which is our right to rule over us. That's our right as an ummah, and he has to appoint subcontractors and engineer inspectors and people like that are going to make this thing happen. And our house today is in shambles. It is in bad need of repair. It needs to be remodeled. It needs to be reconstructed firm. The foundation, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, is still there, but it needs to be reinforced. And that is Atarbiyah al-Islamiyya, the Islamic education, and then which builds Ash-Shakhsiyya al-Islamiyya, the Islamic personality, and from that we will, weather the storm, and we will shelter the Muslims and the non-Muslims under this dar. Once we as Muslims handle our responsibility, because when you say well, the citizens see that, but the leader got the military. The military made of citizens. The military is made up of citizens. So whatever might that leader has, it comes from us. Once we stop giving our loyalty to those that are not loyal to Allah Ta'ala and His Messenger, that's why, which is the quietest kept. They keep surrounding them atheists. They keep surrounding them people that really fasted. I'm saying, listen to me. They keep evil people around them that don't believe in Allah Ta'ala, or they don't worship Allah Ta'ala, or they don't care to worship Allah Ta'ala properly. They keep these type of people around them. Why? Because this is how they secure their throne. This is how they cement their throne. And they're going to keep the ulama that bow down and that are afraid of them, that fear them more than they fear Allah. They're going to keep those ulama around them. They're going to keep promoting them. Because remember, some ulama that were famous got took down. He's off it. So some got took down. They promoted others. You hear about these new name ulama. Oh, this is the next guy. This is the next Michael Jordan. This is the next LeBron. That's what you hear about. They'll demote some and promote others. What? Who is carrying? Who is towing the line? That's what it is.
Well, that's what they're also spreading and promoting, all the secular and feminist concept in Middle East and Asian stuff like countries as well. You want to break the family structure. That's how you destroy society, and it's happening already here. But they've been pushing it since, I've seen documents, I've seen papers and stuff like that way back in, go back all the way to 30s, 1930s, from those days. So this didn't happen in one night. It's been a process, a progress for almost decades to basically carry out.
Well, they plan. They have a chalkboard, and they have like a 100-year plan, 50-year, 100-year plan. We Muslims don't even plan for tomorrow. We the only thing we calculate is when the Eid is going to happen. something that we can't calculate. We calculate when Ramadan will start.
And they argue about this stuff almost every year.
Yeah, we calculate when Ramadan will start. We won't even start on the same day.
That's a proof in itself. That's because we don't have one dawla. That's we have this division.
Yeah.
Because that one dawla don't exist.
But off that blueprint.
They have all these passport, all these borders. That's why you're gonna have the division gonna continue. It's not gonna stop until you're under one.
Well, alhamdulillah, I pray that I made it clear. Because we're actually out of town. We're guests at someone's home, and so we want to kind of keep it succinct and short. But I pray that I made it clear about the structure, how the daughter of Islam is really an important structure that we don't have today, or the one that we have is dilapidated. So what we have to do is reconstruct it, reconfirm it, remodel it, firm it up, so that it can actually be a protection from the weather, from the elements. And we don't have that today. And it's really, really sad, because we have all these big ulama, even your favorite one. You know what I'm saying? We have all of those, and they have no solution for us besides make dua. And this is not fair to us, especially us like myself and brother that have a small amount of knowledge of the deen, where we know for a fact that there's more to Islam than what's going on today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you read your books, besides reading them like a child's story at night, something happened in the past, you'll say, oh, this is the way it should be. Not the way it was, but the way it should be. Inshallah. Yeah. So that's all I have.
That was a good explanation, because it does require a lot of, not just effort, because any country, you have to have a leader, you have to have an army, you have to have all these legislations, It happens in any society, right? So even with Muslims, that's how Muhammad, when he was giving the da'wah in Mecca, was he not reaching the upper level in the Quraysh society?
That was his target.
Yeah, initially, right? So why? Because, these are the ones that control the Meccan economy, right?
Called the Nusra.
The Nusra, yeah. So, but again, we don't look at the seerah from that practical perspective. We look at it as a fairy tale. Something was beautiful, happened in the past. Yeah. And we only take the spiritual lesson, like the individual spiritual feeling lessons. Yeah. But when it comes to actual practical task, we don't connect the dots.
We're all Buffy Nibbles.
Yeah, Buffy Nibbles. A lot of us, unfortunately.
Yeah. A lot of us really overly emotional Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Even to the point where we're trying to correct this ummah problem.
Yeah.
That's why we talk about it on this level. You try to correct an individual Muslim problem. Like we did a show called Correcting the Correction.
Yeah.
So you try to correct a Muslim problem. Muslim can be sitting at a table with all types of alcohol, look like drink champs, you know. And one brother just posted, "Oh, I like with my Hennessy, I like purple something with it." I say, "Did you quit Islam?"
Wow.
I told him, I said, "Did you quit Islam?" You know, and nobody attacked me yet. I didn't check, but maybe they attacked me. See, what happens when I tell them, "Did you quit Islam?" That's my way of saying, hey, this is haram what you're posting. This is not something. This is something I expect from you if you left Islam.
Yeah.
Okay. So don't tell me you still, I'm still Muslim. Don't judge me and all this, and you drunk. Shut up. Anyway,
Right.
so I'm saying like that's what we have, and the Muslims, they'll come out full force with a lot of energy to attack those that attack haram. You know, but they don't come out full force with energy for nothing else.
Yeah, because they don't understand what the haq most of it.
Yeah.
And like I said, a lot of them are emotional, and also these new generation. It happened even with a non-Muslim too. Like they just get too easily triggered.
Yeah.
They can carry conversation and you just get, like I said, buffy nibbles. That's about it.
Inshallah.
Anyway, so that was a good way of explaining in a small simple structure. But now we have to go with the
Shaking my Muslim head.
Shaking Muslim head. He didn't tell me.
Man, I don't even know.
What's going on in the world?
It's so much.
A lot of stuff going on.
It's so much going on with this ummah, you know, and I like to keep it, try to keep it local. I try to keep it local, but it's the one that I have. But I wanted to keep it local because when we talk about Turkey, talk about Saudi a lot, you know, stuff like that, and Al-Misr, Egypt, or whatever, you know.
Muslim world.
But I'm gonna keep it. It's crazy.
We can mix it both. I mean, because
but let's stay local now.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the 20th and the 27th, I'll be giving the khutbah at Masjid Falah. You know,
is it the new masjid? No, what is that?
It's the newest.
Newest?
It's the one where I got my leg broke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one right there.
Good memory.
Good memory. It's when I get a khutbah, I go, oh. Anyway, help. Anyway, have flashbacks.
Yeah.
Help me. But anyway, so what happens is that, and it's crazy because see the sheikh, the Pakistani sheikh that's over that masjid, right? Now remember, we were going to open that masjid. I was actually, they wanted me to open the masjid. They offered to him. They say he turned it down. They say, hey, could you take its masjid? I said, well, I really don't want to. You know, my idea was the Muslims to go every Friday morning.
Yeah.
We were going to have donuts and coffee for the neighborhood. Yeah. For people going to work. Stop by, get free donuts and coffee. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do that. Have some pamphlets out there, you know, meet the Muslims, you know, this is us where we want to worship. Where we worship, you want to come and visit, you know, what do you guys believe? And real quick, you know, we believe there's only one, real quick. Hey, but call me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was our thing. Have orange juice, coffee, water, donuts. You know,
every unhealthy product.
It was a community thing. There was also some other stuff that we were going to do because, you know, I have the youth organization, stuff like that. We're going to do like outreach and stuff like that, right? So try to get some sponsor kids that couldn't afford the sports and the uniforms, stuff like we had all kind of different plans. So then I got hit by the car, but you know, then after while I'm in the hospital, I hear, oh, the sheikh is going to actually take over the project. I said, okay. So when I got out of the hospital, talked to the sheikh said, okay, yeah, your idea and my idea, we could probably put them together. They never had one donut and coffee, whatever, yet. Okay. Been years now, right? Since
so now they opened it recently.
Since 2018.
So now they recently opened it.
It's been open. Yeah.
Oh, it's been open.
Since 2018, it's been open. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I think before I got the hospital, it was open. I think it was. So anyway, what happened was that, this is what I'm getting at. I took the long way around.
Yeah, I know it's too long, man.
But this is why.
Get to the point, man. What the hell?
This is what I'm getting
at. What's the problem with you, man?
Me and the sheikh do not agree eye to eye. One of the major things we don't agree on, of course, is ruling by Islam. We don't agree on that because he's a Medina University graduate, so we don't agree on about
5 feet.
4'11".
4'11".
So we don't agree on that.
4'11".
He also said Jews and Christians are not kuffar. He said when Allah says illa ladina aminu salatu asr, he's talking the Jews, Christians, Muslims, Hindus, whatever. You know. So anyway, we don't agree on none of that.
Yeah. But at least he give you the permission that you can give khutbah, right? That's
the problem. Why would I, if I'm responsible for a masjid, which I resigned, so I'm not responsible for nobody's masjid. I just have to eat. That's it. So why would I let him give a khutbah at unless I know the subject already. You know, which is very dangerous because I'm responsible. Why would I let him give the khutbah knowing he has very crazy ideas? You know what I'm saying, like I say, Jews and Christians not being kuffar is one of the ones that's obvious to everybody, well, mostly everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, podcast.
We're doing a podcast. Little fella, how are you?
Look, look.
So curious.
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, it's crazy. Like, he's going to be in Pakistan on the 13th, which is a Friday, 20th and 27th. I told him I can do 20th and 27th because now we have brother Muhammad.
That's why. Okay.
We have brother Muhammad and we have the other brother Ahmed, Dr. Ahmed, that does the khutbah at
Okay, alhamdulillah.
Ikhlas. So I'm saying, so I said, okay, I can do 20 and 27. Of course, I'm not what he talks about. I'm not bound by any of that. I don't understand why he calling me back. I haven't been there since the 6 feet COVID thing. I refuse. I am not leading salat with the COVID thing. I'm not doing salatul rona. Salatul rona. I'm not doing it. And I'm just saying, so when I get there, I know he got people that's overseeing, that's going to be like 6 feet. I say, look, I'll give the khutbah. I'm gonna walk all the way to the back and make dhuhr and go home. That's what I'm gonna do. If they do that 6 feet crap, the muezzin and the one to the right of the muezzin, I need them together, shoulder to foot. That is a Jum'ah. That is a Jum'ah. If everybody else want to pray Salatul Rona, I have nothing to do with them.
Yeah. But
you gotta get shoulder, foot to foot, katif bi katif, or qadam bi qadam with the muezzin at least. The other stuff I have nothing to do with. But if they make everybody spread out, I'm going to stop and I'm going to go to the back.
What is it? Dhuhr. This is ibadah. This is Allah's amana, right? Yeah. Everything else, nobody follows the rule anymore. Here in Texas, like everyone, we go to the beach, the lake, the swimming pool, the market. Everyone just like.
Well, I thought about calling the police.
You know,
I can call the police. I can call the police.
Even the churches that like went back to normal, like
churches they doing like this
from last year, right? You know, Masajid the only one still trying to be like, it's like, like, here's the thing, it's like overcompensation, right? So you're in high school, you wanna fit with the crew, right? And the crew says you have to do these some sort of crazy stuff. Let's say you need to run naked in the campus. Yeah. You know what? Hazing. Hazing. So what they're gonna do? I'm gonna run naked for one day. They're gonna say no. I'm gonna run for 1 month just to show you how great I am. You know, that's what they're doing, man. They're like, you wanna be like, if they tell you to jump, you wanna fly.
Not even the kuffar are doing it.
Yes.
Not even the kuffar are doing it. I'm talking about here in Texas, like Texas, Florida, some of the places. Not even the kuffar are doing it.
I don't get it.
But the Muslims are like, they ibadah. This is worship of Allah Ta'ala, and they have us. Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's too much, man. It's too much. You know, anyway.
I guess for that, shake a Muslim head, right?
We're shaking our Muslim head.
All right.
You know, we don't share the same concept, but hey, can you come give the khutbah? Which shows you that there's nothing consistent. The Salafis wouldn't invite me to give a khutbah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I might talk about ruling by Islam, justice, corrupt rulership, removing the leader.
Yeah, as soon as you mentioned that,
ulama salatin, they're gonna like, oh brother, don't speak any haq. We only called you here to tell us don't listen to rap music.
Read from a book.
We're out of clothes.
Yeah, read from a book. I don't understand why I'm reading.
Yeah.
Like what I'm reading, I'm just reading it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so for those that are watching the show, please go ahead and click share and leave your comment below.
Inshallah. Ta'ala.
We'll keep it very short, and y'all enjoy your weekend.
Inshallah. This has been Amoo Yum Yum and Amoo Yusuf.
Assalamu alaikum.
The Amoo you love to hate.
Yes.
For Amoo Yum Yum the podcast. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
And if y'all see Dion and Jibril, kick them in LA.